Alright, guys, this is some recent news that's been developing. This is coming from the Washington Associated Press, an American journalist who was kidnapped and held hostage for nearly 2 years by an Al-Qaeda group in Syria, was released Sunday, less than a week after the horrific execution of American journalist James Foley by Islamic militants. The Free American is 45 years old. Peter Terror Curtin of Massachusetts, who wrote under the bylines Teo Pandos, I believe that's what they call it. The White House National Security Advisor Susan Reich and Circus is now safe outside of Syria. Secretary of State John Kerry and Curtis were held by. John Kerry said that Curtis were held by jihadists al-Nusra, also known as the Nusra Front, an Al-Qaeda-linked militant group fighting the government of Syria, President Bashar Assad. It says here that Curtis was not believed to be among the hostages held by the Islamic State group that executed Foley. Islamic State was formally disavowed by Al-Qaeda earlier this year after being deemed too brutal. President Barack Obama, who was wrapping up a vacation in Massachusetts, which, by the way, he's been hammered ever since the situation that took place with the journalist being executed. He was really been executed by the. He was really hammered by the Post and by even the family members themselves for not doing enough, and that post of him in the golf course didn't help matters either. The president shared his joy and relief that we all feel now that Theo is out of Syria and safe, said the White House spokesman Eric Schultz. But we continue to hold our thoughts and prayers for Americans who remain in captivity in Syria, and will continue to use all of the tools at our disposal to see that the remaining American hostages are free. Now, I don't know what that is because, frankly, I don't see them doing enough in terms of getting these guys out. If personally, if I'm running a major newspaper or a journalist, I'm not going to go to these hostile environments due to the fact that, one, there is almost zero, there was no guarantee at all that the American people who are supposed to have the American interests at heart, or in some American safety at heart, is going to do their job correctly. And two, right now it's just not time to be going there, especially after, if you get caught, there's a very good chance that you're going to be left abandoned, which I'm going to be very straightforward here. I think the government, I'm saying government because it's not just Obama, just basically just forgot about these people. And yeah, they say all the right words, but I don't see them making any massive attempts, and that's because of the one policy, no matter if you're a Democrat or Republican or independent, has when dealing with these terrorist groups, and that is we don't conduct business with them, period. So to me, I don't know what else can they do, and I do believe, in my opinion, and only my opinion, that they have done this because they don't want the heat. They saw what happened to one of the journalists, and right now that's not exactly something they want. And they said, you know what, at least one of them, and let it go, because if anything else goes down, we're gonna feel it, and we don't want that right now. I could be wrong. You guys could come up in the comment section and correct me, but that's how I see it. Again, I'm happy that the man is released. 2 years in captivities. You know they're going to debrief him, going to ask him a whole bunch of questions. So his ordeal is not quite over yet, because he's going to have to rehash everything that he has went through. But the important thing is he is coming home alive and with his family. So I'm happy that he is coming home. But to me, this is just one of a very small thing that's been going on, especially with journalism. So I give you guys credit. If you are doing this willfully and voluntarily, I give you credit, because you guys are more braver than I think everybody gives you credit for. Just be mindful that if you are captured here, and I don't want that to happen, don't expect the Americans to bring the troops to look for you. I'm just being real. Leave a comment section below where you disagree or agree. I'd like to hear your opinions. But until then, J77 saying take care, be safe, talk to you soon.